Hello, Funkers. Welcome back to another episode of Following Funky Podcast. Today, on this week's episode, some things have developed for your boy Funker. A lot of things. Very fun things, if you will. Very interesting and emotional. I'd say it was a bit of a shock this week, or only today, but let's do the usual roundup and then let's see if I can get it back into it. So, to start off, I would love to say that I'm so fuck's sake. All right. Hello, Funkers. Welcome back to another episode of the Following Funky Podcast. Today on this week's episode, some things have developed for your boy Funker, and I gotta say, I'm surprised. Quite surprised. I wasn't expecting it, and yeah, but before we get to it, I gotta do the weekly roundup, and hopefully I can do it in a certain amount of time. So let's begin. So to start off, last week, I've been recovering from a back injury. So thank God it's done now. But during that week, I really had to like relax it and really couldn't do much, which is unfortunate. But stuff happens. You have to kind of get past that to really go forward with whatever you're doing. But so I was dealing with that for the most part. I gotta say, over the week, it wasn't too notable from what I remember. It's funny because these weeks have been so fast. It is bizarre how fast you can be, or how fast something like time can be right now. For me, it's weird because there are days where I'm feeling like it's been ages, and then there's days where I'm like today, where I'm like thinking I just arrived like 3 days ago. What the hell's going on? Seriously. Time is very bizarre for me right now, and it's a lot. There's a lot of things happening, and it's extreme. So anyway, let's see what happened this weekend. So we had more classes in the morning. No, in the afternoon. So I was able to sleep in. Thank God. I took some of the free time I had before class to start watching a TV show on Netflix called Money Heist. Now, for those of you who don't know, basically it's a robbery TV show that has currently 5 parts. I'm only on episode 10 of season 1, and I gotta say I'm definitely enjoying it. It is definitely a spicy, hot, action-packed drama with a bunch of intellectual mind games from both ends of the party, from both sides, and it's definitely worth the watch. Now, I'm also intrigued because I guess it comes without saying that Netflix has set different popular TV shows depending on which country it's in. Now, I guess I didn't really think about it, but now that I've like been in Germany and there's like some shows that have been coming out that are like the hot shit. Squid Game, for example. I haven't watched that yet. Don't say anything. I plan on watching it soon. I'm going to finish Money Heist first. But for the time being, when Money Heist season 5 came out, which was about 2 weeks ago, it was the hottest shit. It was what everyone was talking about. It was number 1 in Germany for those 2 weeks before Squid Game took over. But it's definitely something that is surprised. It makes me think, okay, so what are some of the hottest hits in separate countries? I'm actually going to look that up. Netflix top 10 in different countries. Interesting. Oh, movies. No, hold on. Here we go. So that is so interesting. Oh, actually, that's a shame. I was expecting more of a interesting, more diverse log, but as of right now, Squid Game has literally taken over every single country. Top TV show, top movies, The Guilty, which I plan on watching as well. And then Squid Game top overall fucking nails it. Except Denmark. I don't know how to pronounce that. A different show. South Korea, it looks like a rom-com, but it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how Squid Game is just taking over the fucking charts. But anyway, yeah, so I've been watching that. Definitely go watch it if you can. Do it in subtitles. The voice acting, don't do dubbed, because English voice acting, it's good, but, not as much enthusiasm as the real actors. So that's what happened Saturday. Or that's what happened in the morning, and then I had to go to class in the afternoon. Now, for that class, normally we would be going and having to move around and explore the types of movements our body can produce. That's just kind of how that class is. But today we had to sit down and write, and God help me, it was the most painful thing. It was so slow. I just wanted to lie down and sleep. Plus, it was okay. It was very there was a lot of philosophy involved in it. Now, for those of you who know me well enough, I overthink everything. Now, my problem is when something like that happens, I get super philosophical and overthink everything. And like contemplate the very existence of reality. Like it goes to that extreme, and just how it was, that's what was happening, which sucked. I didn't want to think that, but I ended up, and I had to like talk to someone else about all this, and he's like, dude, that's fucking cool, but you also need to chill the fuck out. So that was the highlight of that class. And then afterwards, I went back home, basically just got groceries before Sunday, because no stores are open Sunday. No stores are open. It's kind of a law in Germany. It's weird, but it happens, and it's fucking annoying. So, I had to get groceries, and then I just hung out in my apartment for the rest of that night. It was good. It was good. It was nice. And then next day, and then I remember. So I did laundry Saturday night. I was doing laundry and all that, and put the clothes away, put in the laundry, and then I switched it over to the dryer, and I forgot to take it out. So the next morning, Sunday, I get up, I make breakfast, I go downstairs. Someone took my laundry out of the dryer and put it at the very top. Now, I'm not sure if I can produce an image on the podcast, but basically, so you enter through the door. To the left of you is, at the bottom, there's like two rows. The bottom row is all laundry. The top row is all dryers. Now, there's only two dryers. And it's at the very end. So it has a shape of an L. So what happened was, I took the dryer farthest away from me. Someone ended up taking all my clothes out and then putting them on the top. Now, the problem was, I was already pissed off that someone touched my clothes, but what made it worse was the machines aren't like they're not against the wall. There's a massive gap between them. So, as I immediately saw it, I am also suspected that some clothes fell over, and which they did, and a lot of them were fucking full of lint and all that. It was disgusting, and I was not a good way to start the morning, I'll tell you that much. But so I'll note to self, don't leave your laundry out for too long, otherwise someone's going to be a dick about it and just do whatever with it. Anyway, so after that, I ended up seeing one of my classmates. I was like bored. I wanted to do something because I felt like I didn't really do much this weekend. So I decided to go visit my friend, who is my classmate at her school right now. I went and visited Noskul. Oskul. I'm a fucking idiot. Hold on 1 second. Oskul. My bad. His name is Discord name Oskul. He I I took e-scooter and I just drove around and I'm like, I'm near him. Let's go check it out. Let's go see if he's available. So he was. We hung out at his place for a bit and then we're like, the sun's out. It's beautiful. It's probably one of the last warm days we're going to have. So we went outside and we took some pictures. We hung out. We talked. Visited the Grosse Garden, which is like which is Dresden is a relatively small city. I think it's a small city, but basically, the Grosse Garden is the same size. I think it's the same size as the Central Park in New York. So we checked out there. There's a big big garden gallery. So we checked out there and like some fenced area, which allowed visitors, and it was like specific exotic plants and whatnot. It was pretty cool. So we hung out there, took some pictures, talked a bit. It was nice. It was it was a nice outing with a friend. Something I haven't done in a long time, and frankly, it's nice. And then yeah, I after that I head back home, and then next day Monday was interesting. Yeah, wait, hold on. What happened yesterday? It was basically it was like we had our first class, then we had another class. Oh, we had new teachers, so that was interesting, getting used to their movements. It was kind of crazy actually. It was bizarre. I'm not used to so there's something called floor work, and that's something that you basically dance on the floor, and that's a lot. And for me, I'm very much used to using my feet and standing up when I'm dancing, so floor work was definitely a shock for me. Next class was I don't know what our next class was, but it was nice. It was a decent day, and then I come back home, or I'm on my way. We end early. We head back. I head back to my apartment. I realize there's no food. I go grocery shopping. I come back, and then so there's one elevator that's working in this apartment, and as it arrived on the main floor, two kids left, and I walk in and I look, and they fucking pulled an elf. So if you don't know what an elf was, that movie with why is the name not coming to me? Will Ferrell. There we go. Yeah, Will Ferrell movie. He basically is like a kid who gets, like a normal human, gets adopted by Santa, like accidentally gets carried away by Santa Claus. So he's raised with elves. Then goes to New York to avenge his lost dad. If you haven't seen it, you better fucking check it out during Christmas, because I swear to God, it's such a good movie. Anyway, he one of the scenes is he basically he arrives into the elevator of the Empire State Building, and one guy presses the button to get to his floor, and he's like, "Ooh, it's a Christmas tree." Oh, and he starts pressing buttons, and he's like, "Oh my God, I love this." And then so he presses all the buttons, so it lights up like a Christmas tree. But the guy next to him was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" It's definitely one of the funnier scenes, and basically those two kids, they did the exact same thing. It was definitely irritating, but yeah. So we got in, we go up, and then something fucking happened, and then we went back down, and then we went back up, and then I met one of my neighbors out of it. So despite how unfortunate that situation was, or how dickish those two kids were, I met one of my neighbors, and she's pretty cool, very nice, very chill, has goals and all that. It was a really nice interaction. So yeah, I'm happy I met her. It was great. I hope to meet her again and talk more. And then yeah, and then I guess I ate something, because I was up till 3-4 last night, feeling like shit, feeling like I don't know what I ate, but made me feel sick to my stomach. And then today was an interesting day. There was a class at like 8 in the morning, and I woke up at 8, and I need to sleep in. I couldn't not function without that extra hour. So The teacher forgave me, of course. I explained the situation, but it definitely sucked that I missed a class. Then I arrive. I do ballet. I do a class, my first class of the day officially. Then we do a partnering class, and that was interesting. I gotta say, our teacher is bizarre. It was got a buzzer. Definitely a bizarre person. Nothing, no offense to him, but he's an intriguing man. You know what? He's a very intriguing man, and class is fun. It's interesting. You know what? It keeps me on my toes. It's good. There are definitely some times where he sets examples, like he makes analogies, and it's definitely like, really, you're saying that to a bunch of students, really? Yeah. Anyway, that happens. I'm going to keep his identity secret and refrain from telling any stories. But basically, yes, he's that kind of teacher. And then next class, and then we have lunch. And then I met someone new. So basically, she's a student who came and visited came over to our school to visit. And she was from a different school. Their school has a field trip with our school with arts, physical arts, and they have to do like an essay and all that. So I met her. She's pretty cool, fellow weeb, fucking rock on. I think I met one other weeb and that's it. But it was nice. And then after that, we have another class, then rehearsal, and then we had a meeting with the director because that was planned. And I really can't confirm anything right now because I'm still making the decision, but there has been a big offer on the table, and I'll let you know what it is when I've made the decision. There is a good chance that it already has happened by the time it has, and if it has, basically I've basically been offered to stay for the whole year. Yeah, big fucking news. So the Twitch streaming I promised, there's a good chance that I'm not going to be able to do for a while. And I'll probably be sticking to YouTube and doing a lot more podcasts than I anticipated. So, and if I haven't said anything, then if I haven't made that decision, sorry, then basically, I'll keep you posted on that. I might do it on Discord. Link in the description if you want to come join our community. And it was an offer on the table that has shocked me. Considering I have like about solid 4 hours of sleep last night, my brain's still like trying to process it, and it's big. But it's definitely a big life changer. A huge door is open for me, and I'm excited, nervous, scared, all the fucking emotions wrapped into one. Not angry or depressed, but just like all the like nervous, excited, happy, just fucking scared, Because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm thinking of choosing it at the time of this recording, but if I don't, which I doubt I'll do, but if I don't, I think it would have been a big waste. But anyway, I know. It's I'm very vague about it right now. I'm still processing it. Okay, I'm still goddamn processing it. It's kind of crazy. It's big, fucking insane. Yeah. Anyway, it's spooky season again. I think I'll be wait, hold on, let me check the schedule. By the time this comes out, I will be doing the last week, and then next episode I will be on a break. Yeah, I'll be on a break, so I don't know what to expect during my break, but I'll be on a break doing shit, and I'll probably be more active on Discord because I have nothing better to do. And yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up for here. I'm tired as fuck. I took not only am I tired from last night, but I also like took my melatonin spray like an hour ago, so I'm definitely feeling the effects, and I'm planning on going to sleep soon. So yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit it down and comment with anything you feel. Don't be those fucking accounts that send me links to fucking porn or whatever, because there are fucking people who do that. Don't click on them. Do not click on them. Just trust me on that. But leave a link down on like a topic or something you'd want me to do, and yeah. I'll see you all in the next video, but until then, it has been an honor. FuriouslyFunky, signing out. Arrivederci.
Can't waste this moment. Once we lose it, gone forever. Instead of what if, wish we could clone it. You and me, we could own it, transform it and frame it. If we move it, step together, synced in perfect arrangement. So what you aiming for? I'm